What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on, you guys? It's be your boy, Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing, you guys. What is going on? I am so sorry. I was trying to take my I was running late on taking them. And from what I've been told, you need to stay on these goddamn meds. Make sure you're doing them. Make sure you're taking them on time. I got to take them every 8 hours. And I knew I hadn't taken them since 10 o'clock. And I'm like, yeah, it's about time for me to take these meds. Now, you see my bed in the background? It needs to be made up like hell. But guess what? I'm not making up shit until Sunday night before I leave because I'm going to St. Louis this upcoming Monday. I'm going to St. Louis. So let me let you guys know that right now. I'll be in St. Louis from Monday on to Saturday morning. So I will still be doing content while I'm in St. Louis. I will definitely still be giving you guys lives and videos and all that other good jazz while I'm in St. Louis. So y'all know, even though I'll be on vacation, I will still take out the time to give you guys what you guys need. Now, I think for the most part, I think I'm going to be reviewing Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I am going to listen to Jamie That's Me, and I'm going to give it a shot and try to review it. So, and they're probably going to be live reviews. I'm trying to make all of my reviews be live. So I will be reviewing Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. I will also be reviewing the Braxtons in October. I'll be reviewing Bill Collective in October, and I will be reviewing Real Housewives of Potomac in October. Me, T, and JoJo, we've been talking about doing Bill Collective in October as well, doing Roast and Review in October as well. So we're going to get down with the get down and playing that too. So yes, we have a busy winter time on the way because summertime was very motherfucking dry, and it's very dry right now. But when the fall comes and the seasons change and the wind blows in, and not to mention them leaves be on the ground, then we got a lot of work coming up. I'm gonna have shit to do every fucking day. Okay, I got Potomac, the Whether You Like It or Not panel, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Salt Lake City, Roast the Review. What else is going on? The Chasing panel, Bill Collective on Friday, the Braxtons on Saturday, and Love and Marriage Huntsville on Saturday, and Potomac on Sunday as well. So we have a whole lot coming up on this channel later on and starting in October. We got a lot going on, and I'm still trying to put in other things. I still want to do my album reviews. I still want to do my video reactions to these songs and music videos. I still want to do that. Like, I have a lot that I want to do. So I'm still going to try to make that shit happen because I've been talking about it for the longest. And not to mention, October makes 15 years of me being on YouTube. So yes, indeed, we got a whole lot of stuff going on. We got a whole lot of stuff going on. And let me tell y'all, I've been dealing with a lot lately. Like, I've been very, very overwhelmed and stressed out because of this book release and this show and this podcast that we're planning and this YouTube channel and my 9 to 5. It's been a whole lot of stuff that I've been very, very stressed and overwhelmed about, but still I fucking rise. So I'm not going to let it bother me. I'm not going to let it take me out of my element. We're going to continue to do the work that we said that we was going to do. We 15 years in next month, and we're going to continue to show why we're 15 years in, okay? Regardless of anything. So, we got like 63 people up in here. Hopefully we hit 100 plus like we know, like the goal is supposed to be. So we're going to go ahead and start this video now that we're at the 5-minute mark. So let's go ahead and get it started. So with that being said, we're going to start it off with Miss Shamia Morton. Now, Shamia Morton did an interview with a podcast or whatever by the name of Your Friend Trend. And I don't know if y'all know her or not, but I see a lot of her clips on my timeline on Instagram where she's talking about, you know, the ups and downs of friendships, the realness of friendship, the fakeness of friendship, the neutrality of friendship, just everything friendships. I never listened to her podcast, but I've only been seeing her clips come across my timeline for quite some time now. But she did an interview with her, and she talked about the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So we're going to go ahead and get into that real quick, and then I'll be right back to give you guys my thoughts and opinions on that. Let's get into it, y'all. Hold on. Let me take this overlay down really, really quick. What the fuck am I doing? Okay, there we go. Let's get into it, y'all.
Person in the cast that you decided I like you, but I don't want to do life with you.
But it's a couple of them.
Okay. Okay.
I'm happy that we got new castmates, so now we can do life with some of them.
Okay. We're not calling their names. We're not doing it.
I think when you watch season 17, you'll see who I want to do life with and who I don't want to do life with.
Got it. Because I feel like
I want to do film and TV and like acting with some of them, and then when I go home to my real life, I don't want to be a part of their life.
And the thing is, it's so crazy because the show is real life, but you have to separate it because
I don't separate it. Real life is real life, right?
Yeah.
But some of them can't separate. Some of them are just always on acting.
Yeah.
Like I'm like, is this an audition? Are we? What is happening? The girl.
I have to ask you this because I would be remiss if I do not ask you this. Do you miss, especially being in that setting? You know how you could just look across at a person. And
Girl, we used to be cutting up like that.
You know,
like
I
was excited for last season. I was like, oh my God, we're gonna cut up. We're gonna have so much fun. I can't wait.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, I mean, I think that's Kelly for me now.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so like, you got that person in there. You just like,
you know, or I'll be like, I can't look over her. I'm gonna laugh. And this is a very serious moment. We ain't supposed to be laughing right now.
Yeah.
But if I look and it's like, let me just cover my face. If I even catch her looking at me, I'm
gonna laugh.
Cry.
Yeah. Is there a person in the cast that you decided I like you, but I don't?
Okay, so that was Shamia basically talking about, because this is a friendship podcast. So she was in my opinion, the correct person to do this podcast because her friendship with Portia was pretty much the main storyline of the season. And she was basically talking about how she is happy that there's new cast members. And then on this upcoming season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, you will absolutely see who she wants to do life with and who she doesn't want to do life with. And honestly, I feel like everything that she said was not wrong. Like, even right now, I see what some of y'all saying in the comments. A lot of y'all are saying that she's annoying y'all. Some of y'all saying that she's feeling forced. Some of y'all saying, girl, you feel what I'm saying? Or that you hope her backbone is matching. But I really don't see nothing wrong with what she said. However, what I do notice is that she was taking shots at nobody but Drew. When she said that some of the girls be pretending like, they're acting, or they just be acting for the camera. They really don't be talking about their real life and stuff like that. She was definitely talking about Drew. I mean, who else was she talking about? She was definitely talking about Drew. And that was a beef that she pretty much started on her own because she was up here trying to take up a Portia. But what's so ironic about this whole situation is that you was beefing with this girl for Portia, and now Portia cool with that girl. Make it make sense. Make the shit make sense. Now you sat there and you beef with that girl about Portia trying to sit up here and let the people know who your best friend was, and you didn't sit up here and beef with her, and now your best friend is no longer your best friend, and she's now cooped up with motherfucking Drew. You look so dumb right now. Like, I understand that we want to, take up for our friends and shit, because as you all know, I talk about my friendship circle on here all the time to most people's annoyance. Like, I talk about it all the time. So I'm always down to defend my damn friends, but there's some battles that I have to allow my friends to fight on their own. Case in point, there was some battles that some of them had to fight by themselves the other night. And I ain't gonna let nobody jump them or anything like that, or put their hands on them or something like that. But in the same breath, it's like when it come down to verbal stuff and they can hold their own, yeah, I'm gonna let them hold their motherfucking own. I ain't gotta get involved in the shit. So that was the problem with Shamia, is that she was too busy trying to get the situation, like trying to prove to everybody that she is a friend to Portia, but Portia was never trying to show everybody that she was a friend to Shamia. The only thing that Portia ever really did was show us that she wasn't a motherfucking friend. But in all reality, Shamia really wasn't a friend either, because she wasn't keeping it real about her feelings towards Portia. She knew that she still has some resentment that she never spoke on, and by them doing this show together, that's where it came out. And unfortunately, that's the place that it chose to come out at. So, everybody has some blame in this situation at the end of the day. Some people do have blame for this situation and some people don't. So, well, both of them got blame. So, Shamia had to take the blame, for having hidden animosity or hidden resentment. And then Portia has to take the blame for being a bad fucking friend for all these goddamn years. There's accountability that can go around. Neither side is perfect and neither side is innocent. Shamia be doing her fuck shit. Portia definitely be doing her fuck shit. And on top of that, y'all are one in the same. Like, y'all do some of the same shit because y'all are one in the same. And that's probably why y'all been cool for all these years. And that's why y'all fell out so bad, because you were too much alike. And a lot of the times when you're so much like somebody, you're either going to get along or you're not. And if you don't get along, the fallout is going to be epic because y'all do the same shit. Case in point, Yandy and Rasheeda. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I gotta say about Shamia. But like I said before, I still like Shamia, and I don't have a problem with Shamia, and she ain't getting on my goddamn nerves. And I'm happy to see that she's coming back next season. So that's just me. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next one, and that is Miss Kelli Ferrell, or Kelli Ferrell, however you pronounce her name. But right now she's in the news once again for some bullshit. Okay, she's in the news once again, and so this is what she's in the news for. So she's been hit with a protective order after allegedly entering a woman's home. Kelli Ferrell from The Real Housewives of Atlanta has been ordered to stay 30 yards away from her neighbor, who accused her of entering her home without permission. The neighbors filed for a temporary protective order on Tuesday, September 2nd, claiming that Kelli entered her private patio aggressively with others. The neighbor stated that this incident happened after Kelli's car was booted for parking violations. The petition described Kelli as needing to be physically restrained due to erratic behavior and verbal threats, with claims of video evidence. A judge granted a protective order and scheduled a hearing for Monday, September the 22nd, to decide if it would be permanent. Kelli's representative tells Us Weekly, since the announcement of Kelli's involvement with The Real Housewives of Atlanta, Mrs. Cash has engaged in a concerning pattern of behavior directed at Kelli and her family. Out of respect for all parties, we will not be commenting further at this time. We strongly suggest that Kelli's privacy and that of her family be respected, and we caution against the spread of misinformation. So that was pretty much the gist of that particular story. And I want to know, Kelli, why are you bombarding in these folks' house? I'm trying to figure that part out. Why are you bombarding into these motherfucking people's house to the point to where you got a protective order against you? Now, you look like a garden gnome and you out here having to be restrained. Girl, at this point, you might as well be on Little Women of ATL instead of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, because you're giving Little Women, but that's another story. But I'm like, girl, what the hell possessed you to break? I ain't gonna say break in, but ain't that's the same thing? But what possessed you to enter that lady house without her motherfucking permission? What was the point of that? Did they have something that belonged to you? Did she do something to your kids? Like, what the fuck happened for you to be going in that goddamn house? That's all I'm saying. What is the problem? What was the point? What is the point? What was your issue? Why were you going up there? Why were you going in her house? And my thing is that if you did do that, that protective order is needed. Because I'd be damned if a garden gnome walk up in my goddamn house without me asking. Then you had to be restrained. I just need to know what the hell happened for her to be going so damn crazy like that and needing to be goddamn restrained. Because what the fuck could have possibly happened for you to be going crazy like that? Like, what happened, girl? Tell me what happened. Like, what's the motherfucking issue? What's the motherfucking problem? Why are you doing that? What made you think you need to do that? I mean, I'm for real. You brought her to my motherfucking house. I swear to God, you're going to get rushed out on a stretcher. If you think you finna be coming up in my goddamn house without my permission, girl, you come up in my house, you're gonna get hit with everything I can find. A skillet, an air fryer, a glass, trash can, a microwave, anything I pick up. Because why the fuck are you in my house? That is my question. So, no, I really want to know what was the basis of that and why did she feel like she needed to do that? Because, girl, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? And when did you put your, like, when did, these girls is crazy, child. Mm-mm. She crazy. Mm-mm. You walking in people's house? But y'all complaining about K. Michelle being on this show, but K. Michelle ain't got no protective order against her, and she ain't walking up in folks' house. I'm just trying to understand the method to your madness, Kelly. I mean, I'm just being for real. Like, what's going on with you? Why do you feel like you got to be barging up in a bitch house? For real though. Why? What's the point? Like, what's the point? And I'm genuinely concerned with that. For real. Like, why are you doing that again? Girl, why are you doing that again? Like I said, you giving garden gnome and you trying to boot your way into somebody's goddamn house. Like, what the fuck wrong with you? For real. But, child, I'm pretty sure somebody gonna bring it up on the show. I'm pretty sure that it's going to be a topic of discussion on the goddamn show. So we may as well be prepared to see it. What are your thoughts on this shit, you guys? Let's move on to the next topic of the evening. Okay, looks like we're going through these topics pretty quickly tonight. Let's get into these two folks, Lockjaw and Ken. Now, oh, and Marquez, that damn deranged damn motherfucker right there. They done got into it, okay? And this is what started this whole back and forth between Ken and Marquez and then Lockjaw. Now let me go ahead and go back to the post here. Okay, let me see what's going on. I could have sworn it was another post. Let me see. Okay, it started with this post. Let me go back. Let me show y'all. Let me move this down. Move this thing out the way. Okay, there we go. Now it started with this post right here. It started with Ken posting this of of her and talking about what me and Trish be doing while y'all debating on whether we're together or not. Now let me tell y'all something. I don't care what nobody say. Ken is a fine ass man. That's a fine specimen of a chocolate ass man. I would love a piece of that German chocolate cake, to be quite honest. I don't give a fuck if you calling me hot in the ass. I'm always hot in the ass. I'm always wanting to fuck something. So I'm just being honest. But Ken is a fine ass man, and he could lift me up like that any time of the day. If he want to use me as a workout, please use me. Please. Cause no one's ever used me and made it feel as good as you. Okay? Please use me as your workout routine. I do not mind. However, it started with that, right? So then this is what led to this argument right here. So Marquez says, I hope I catch you spending the night. Okay. That's when Ken says, first of all, goofy ass little boy, you lost all your rights to your kid for the moment. You can't even come on this street to catch me doing anything. You so ignorant and slow and worried about me that you were dumb enough to go fight for custody of a little girl without a car, crib, or a job. Shake my head. You're a pitiful dude. The judge said you could petition to have me removed. Can you even afford it? You sit up and talk about me all day long, and I never even think about you. I'm too busy doing your job. Find something safe to do. We both know what happened the last time you poked the bear. Ooh. You better tell him, Daddy. You better tell him, Daddy, okay? You better tell him, Big Daddy. You better tell him. I'm tickled. I'm tickled. I'm sorry. I'm tickled. Do you hear me? I'm tickled. And I don't care what y'all got to say in these comments. I don't care. Okay. Nah, they didn't show the fight. We do know that they fought, but I'm sure that Ken whooped that ass in my opinion, but that's just me. So then Latricia came in and says, I hope that you're financially and emotionally stable for these motions coming at you and when I bring the kids to court with me. So enjoy your day. I hate stooping to the level of little kids. So then that's when Ken responded with, he wanted the attention. Well, here you go. Bruh does nothing but lie. So then that's when Trisha came back and said, I have never seen a man so pressed about another man. That jealousy is crazy work and awkward. Now, I know a lot of y'all don't like Ken and Lockjaw, and that is absolutely fine. But I don't really see what Ken is really doing that is wrong in regards to the kids. Marquez cannot get upset that he's a deadbeat bitch ass nigga. Ken ain't trying to replace you. What he's actually doing is what the fuck he's supposed to do. He's trying to marry a woman that don't want to marry him, but he's trying to help her raise and provide for some kids that you left behind for your own pathetic ass life. So my thing is this, it's giving Russell Wilson and fucking Future. It's just that Ken is Russell without the goddamn money, but that's besides the goddamn point. Why is it that we get mad at people for stepping in for these men who don't really want to do shit for their fucking kids? And then because they are the father of the kids, the bio dad of those kids, they feel like they're owed something. Bitch, you ain't owed shit. So I don't understand why you feel like anybody owes you any motherfucking thing. You cannot get mad because Trisha halfway moved on with her life and got a man that's willing to pick up your motherfucking slack. There's a lot of niggas that ain't willing to pick up your motherfucking slack. That's the reason why I don't drag Ken. I don't drag Ken because I don't think he's doing anything wrong in regards to the kids. Now, as far as Ken goes, when it come down to Trisha, that will never be me because I'm smart enough to know when I'm being played. Ken, the girl is using you. She don't want you. That's the only thing that he looks foolish about. But I don't feel bad and I don't feel no kind of way about him trying to take care of them goddamn kids. Okay? I don't, because somebody got to do it and their daddy ain't fucking doing it. So somebody got to do it. Okay? Somebody got to do it. Somebody got to do it. And it ain't you. Ken, the girl, is using you. She don't want you. Let's continue on, y'all. So that's what Marquez said. And I hope you ask God for forgiveness for everything you have done to our children. And don't worry, I'm more emotionally and financially stable than I ever was married to you. And that's when Trisha laughed at him, right? Continue. So that's when Marquez responded to Ken and said, I highly suggest you tread lightly and find something safer to do. Are you a drug dealer? Are you on probation? Do you have a CDL in the truck? Can I get 3.5? And then Marquez responded to Trisha and said, I'm not pressed about neither of y'all. To be honest, I just find it crazy how y'all say I'm so pressed, but y'all constantly saying my name and telling lies for no reason. If you hurt, just say that. But stop with the fuckery and lies. And then he comes back with Ken and says, and you keep talking about this poking the bear. Keep playing with fire, yet it's going to get burned. Oh, my God. Marquez is a jackass and he's mentally challenged. And I'm not really trying to talk about the mentally challenged, but he is challenged. Everything about Marquez is challenged. And anybody that's on his side, I side eye you. Because why are you siding with this nigga for? This nigga ain't shit to be siding with. I don't understand why anybody's doing that. And on top of that, y'all kids are seeing this shit. And the kids got more sense than all y'all combined. So what the fuck are y'all doing? Getting on here, doing all this weird shit. Like, shut up. But like I said to you, Ken, that will never be me because I'm smart enough to know when I'm being played. Ken, the girl's using you. She don't want you. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. Period. But whatever. We can move on to the next topic. Now, we're gonna move on over here. Now, let's get into this topic. Let me put this up here. Cause she don't want you. But anyway, we getting right on back to Robyn and K Michelle, honey. Y'all know what it is over here. This is a no K Michelle slander situation. I would drag anybody that comes for K Michelle. Okay, I would drag anybody that comes for K Michelle because y'all know that's my girl and I love me some K Michelle. Okay. However, we're talking about Robyn Dixon and K Michelle. Now, I don't know if you guys seen the Reasonably Shady podcast or whatnot, but they talked about K Michelle being on not Love and Hip Hop, K Michelle being on Housewives of Atlanta and Angel Love being on Basketball Wives. Now, just in case you didn't see it, we're going to revisit that. Situation real quick with them being on the podcast talking about it. And then K Michelle responded, but now Robyn has responded. But let's go back to how it initially started. And it started with this.
That's what it looks like. So I'm like, out of all the people in Atlanta, now they're like, I really thought the network or the shows tried to like avoid crossovers from different networks.
True.
But I am like, Atlanta is running out of people because you're using people from other networks now.
Let's talk about K Michelle really quickly.
Okay.
And this is allegedly, we do not know because it has not been said officially that she's on the show. I'm not mad at it. I feel like at first I was like, what? K Michelle, that's weird. But out of the Love and Hip Hop, because I'm a Love and Hip Hop girl.
Right.
So out of the Love and Hip Hop world, there are very few people that I feel like have left that behind them and have gone on to do so many other things that it really wasn't a factor. Are we rinsing and recycling?
That's what it looks like. So I'm like, out of all the people in Atlanta, now they're like, I really thought the network or the shows tried to like avoid crossovers from different networks.
True.
But I am like, Atlanta is running out of people because you're using people from other networks now.
Let's talk about K Michelle really quickly.
Okay.
And this is allegedly, we do not know because it has not been said.
Hold on, y'all. Baby. Okay, wait. Is there? Okay, so that's it. Okay. So K Michelle responded. And K Michelle says, why be so worried about me and my overly educated and successful self and what I might be doing? Robyn, you ran out of a job a long time ago and you would love to be recycled, you little couch potato, just yapping. You should have ran through that hotel lobby where your husband was, lady. Giselle, you look beautiful. Leave me alone and let me go yodel in peace, okay? I'm around here selling out shows and you selling baseball hats, but you worried about me and what I might be doing. The nerve of this couch potato, okay? So that was K Michelle's response to Robyn. So Robyn decides to respond to K Michelle and says, still selling satin lined hats, baseball hats rather, from my couch. I love it here, okay? So that was her response to K Michelle, which was kind of funny. I mean, I ain't really mad at her response. And I'm just going to go on and just say it. I'm going to be unbiased as possible, because I know a lot of y'all are, expecting me to just defend K. But I do think that K overreacted. I will say that. I do think that she overreacted to what they said. Robyn really didn't say nothing bad about her. If you listen to the entire thing, she did not say anything bad about K Michelle. But when you started off by saying, let's talk about K Michelle and Angel Love being on Married to Medicine in Real Housewives of Atlanta. And it seems like Atlanta is running out of people. What the fuck does that mean? So when you say they must be running out of people because they casting me, bitch, that's shade. And we got to be real about that. That is shade. So, and it's backhanded at that. And that's the kind of shade that I don't like. I don't like backhanded shade. Because, bitch, if you're going to shade me, you better come with it. Because I'm going to shade your ass back. And I ain't going to do no backhanded shit. I'm going to throw it right in your face. So, K Michelle is a person that's going to go in on your ass, as you could see. So, my thing about it is, why are you coming at her about what she's doing and why she's on the goddamn show, in my opinion. So yes, she got every right to feel away. And on top of that, she probably feels some kind of way because ever since people have found out that she's filming with the show, it has been a whole lot of shit being said about K. Michelle being on Real Housewives of Atlanta. Oh, it's turning into Love and Hip Hop. Oh, they getting these ghetto bird bitches over here. Oh, blah, 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 blah. They just ruining our show. They're declassing the show as if anything about Housewives of Atlanta was ever goddamn classy. I wish we would stop revising history and being fucking delusional. That show always had a tenth of ratchet in it, as much as they want to put on motherfucking airs. Let's be for real. Sheree pulling wigs. Did y'all forget Pillow Talk? Did y'all forget Portia dragging Kenya by her hair on the stage? Did y'all forget about Cynthia giving Portia a damn karate kick on that damn boat? Did you forget about Portia trying to run down on Jamie in the back alley? Did you forget about Nene attacking the producers with a belt? Did you forget about Marlo and all her antics? Did you forget? Like, it's just like, what are y'all talking about? It was a whole lot of ratchet shit that has happened on the Real Housewives of Atlanta, and we're trying to sit up here and act like K. Michelle gonna tear the show down because she's on it. If anything, she gonna bring something to the show that we need. So what are you talking about? We're asking for Nene. We're asking for Kim. We're asking for Sheree. We're asking for all these old fucking faces. And I just feel like the only old face that we really needed to have was Portia and Kenya. We did not need Phaedra. We didn't need nobody else. So I just feel like let these shows move forward. Y'all won't allow these shows to move forward. Y'all want them to stay in the same goddamn box that they've been in. Let them move forward. Let them move on. Let some more girls get a shot. And let K. Michelle get a shot. Let Angel Love get a shot on Married to Medicine. The girl is a nurse, and she was a nurse while she was on Basketball Wives LA. Let her do her thug thizzle. Why y'all trying to stop somebody from getting their goddamn bag? They're reality stars. They should be able to go to whatever reality show they want to go on. Do y'all say that when, you know, people go from show, like, say, for instance, Portia was on Celebrity Apprentice. Do y'all have a problem with her being on Celebrity Apprentice? Do y'all have a problem with Kate, with other folks on other networks being on these shows? Like, what you mean? I feel like K. Michelle will fit right in on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And if we're talking about it, let's talk about it. What about Potomac? Are they recycling people? We got Monique on the goddamn show. What do you mean? From what I heard, Arena is going to make an appearance on Real Housewives of Potomac. Why? I mean, are y'all running out of goddamn people? Because y'all had other folks on y'all show auditioning for y'all show. And on top of that, y'all done brought back Money Mayweather Monique to this goddamn show. So are y'all running out of people? I'm just saying. Like, I'm just over the bullshit. I'm over the double standards, and I'm over the stuff. Every time it comes down to the Real Housewives of Atlanta, everybody is heavily critical on this show, and I don't know why. But then again, they're heavily critical on the show because their faves is no longer on this show. They didn't, like, Housewives of Atlanta didn't start to be so critiqued like that until Nene left. Until Portia and Phaedra, like until Nene left, really. All because your favorites were no longer on the show. Y'all want to be, you know, the reality TV police. It's a new era of women. Nene and them is in their damn 50s. Let these late 30 and 40-something-year-old girls do their thug thizzle. And Kay got more going on than everybody in that motherfucker. So I'm trying to understand why y'all trying to act like she gonna declass it. Like, K. Michelle got her own businesses. K. Michelle is, you know, pursuing her music, country music career right now. It's a lot that we can follow. So I don't even understand why people trying to do all this extra shit. Let's quit with that, okay? Now, we're going to move on to the last topic of the night, and that's these two dumb motherfuckers right here. Yeah, alligator mouth and Georgia prune, child. I've had enough of them. I've just had enough of the both of them. I just want to do a play-by-play of this whole goddamn fight, y'all. And there's some people that's commented on this shit, and everybody just talking about how hurt they are about them fighting. And I'm like, I ain't hurt. It's entertaining to see two dumb bimbos fighting over whose cheating husbands are the worst. for real. I'm for real. We're fighting over who husband cheated the worst, whose marriage is the worst, whose marriage is the most dysfunctional. That's what we're arguing about. No one wins when both people are delusional as fuck. Let's be for real. But we're gonna get into but we're gonna get into it, y'all. We're about to go ahead and get into this thing right now. So we're gonna do another recap on this particular fight because I think it's funny. Let's get into it. Rasheeda looking like the Wicked Witch of the West.
I'm glad you decided to show up. I've been here for a while. You've had a lot to say, so I'm here.
You said I have a lot to say?
I said, I've heard you've had a lot to say. So I'm here to hear all the things you've had to say.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Okay. Me too. I heard you say a whole lot.
Yeah.
Here's my thing, and I'm already annoyed already. Rasheeda started this shit with Yandy. And that's the thing that I feel like people are missing. Like they let the great makeup, the nice wigs, the good hair. Oh, I already said good wigs, so I said good hair right behind it. But y'all know what I'm trying to say. The good clothes from AliExpress that Rasheeda be wearing. You know, the nasty food at Frost and Bistro. Even though I ain't never been there, I heard that it was nasty. Y'all know I'll never step foot up in that motherfucker. However, all that and some of y'all are fooled. Rasheeda started this shit with Yandy. Like, I know a lot of people ain't watching Love and Hip Hop Atlanta like that these days, and I feel like y'all are sleeping and missing out because the shit is good. However, she started with that lady. She started with Yandy, and ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing different. If you watch the show, you would know that her ass started it with that girl. Let's continue.
I mean, it's like you almost can't stop talking about me and Kirk.
But you feeling like you talking about Yandy can't stop talking about you and Kirk, but you and Kirk were the ones that went on y'all confessionals insinuating that y'all knew shit about what Mendici was doing out here in these streets. And then not only that, y'all was in interviews with Carlos King talking about what y'all supposedly heard in these streets about them. You got mad because you got caught up in your lies when Erica Banks called you out on her shit. So therefore, at the end of the day, girl, bye. You started this shit, so finish it. But you can't because you want to get on here and blame Yandy and want to act like you some boss bitch. Girl, go chill all on y'all bubblegum, shawty low. Like, don't nobody give a fuck about what you got. Like, you walking around here like, big ups to all my haters. They know. What we know is that you're a fucking fool, a lifetime idiot at that. But we're going to continue.
You've been on podcasts.
Girl, I did one more podcast.
That's enough.
One podcast is enough. You still went on a podcast and talked about that lady marriage. And when she never did nothing but defend you and yours. Shut the fuck up, Rasheeda.
Speaking the truth.
What truth?
The truth is
what?
Speaking the truth.
What truth?
Because I said you wasn't married.
Again,
but you said that yourself.
Exactly. So what difference is?
You see, she calling her a bitch and shit already, like in the conversation. But you know,
Does it make
because
for you?
I was asked a question and I answered
But
it.
why are you asking any questions about me?
First off, either we gonna talk.
Let's not. No.
We gonna talk and have a grown woman conversation, or we gonna dig it. Because I'm not here for that whack ass, weak ass, weird ass you be on.
But you be on whack ass, weird ass shit all the time, though, Rasheeda. Like, you are whack ass, weird ass personified because from the very beginning, you showed that you're not a loyal person. You're showing that you're not a girl's girl and you don't give a fuck about what happens to a woman unless you know them and unless you like them. So you've already shown us how big of a hypocrite you are. So what the fuck are you saying, girl? Look, if y'all don't want me to talk about Rasheeda no more, if y'all want me to stop this whole, you know, dissecting of this argument, let me know now, because I know it probably look like I just be dragging Rasheeda every time I get the chance to, but this is a hot topic right now and I felt like talking about it again. I never get tired of talking about Rasheeda. So let me know if y'all want me to stop talking about her right now, if y'all want me to continue on giving this, you know, just dissecting this argument, because that's a part of what's going on in the blogs right now. But I'm pretty sure y'all want me to continue to drag her, so let's go ahead. Let's continue on, y'all.
I came into this whole situation, walked into this place thinking, I'm about to have a conversation with a bitch who was acting like she was talking to somebody on a house phone that wasn't plugged in the wall.
Didn't need a lot of props. You know, for guys, take the shirt off, get some baby oil. He looks good, so it's fine. It's okay.
Now, she did get Yandy with that one now. When she said that she was sitting up there, you know, talking on the phone with that wasn't plugged in. Yeah, she got Yandy with that because she Yandy like a goddamn fool sitting up there talking, just having a whole conversation on the phone and the phone ain't plugged in. Mona, bitch. You could have at least kept the camera from showing that shit. Mona, bitch.
Y'all know this about to be some bull.
We're not going to talk about marriage.
That's your problem. You don't have a piece of mind.
I don't want the piece of paper you got.
Don't even stand on 10 about.
What you got to do is
you're running around calling
nobody called anybody.
Calling everybody who will listen. Rasheeda ain't my friend. Rasheeda ain't my friend.
Girl, are you out of your mind? Let me explain something to you.
Because you're not her friend, Rasheeda. That's why she's calling around telling people that you ain't her friend. Because, girl, you not a friend. Girl, you not a friend, girl. What you talking about, girl? You're not a friend at all. And you're showing that you're not. So what the fuck are we talking about here? That girl is delusional.
What I'm not going to do is sit here and play games with you. Every single thing you say, you need to make sure you come say it to my face.
Baby, I'm right here.
I will tell you, still not talking. I'm not.
You're a compulsive liar.
Where?
You're
How?
all the time.
All you do is sit around and laugh. You laugh and you joke. And right as your marriage is bleeding out.
Guess what?
Bleeding out. It's
for the world to see. You know what your problem is?
I don't have a problem.
You have a huge problem.
That's your problem. You are obsessed.
Girl,
you are so obsessed. And the thing is, while I'm out here yelling for the culture, you pressed. You gotta go be pressed somewhere else.
Make it million. Yes, I am
you pressed.
Very pressed. Very happy
if I'm gonna sit and do a podcast,
let's be.
Girl, are you very happy in your marriage? Because I don't really think that you are. I don't think that you're happy, girl. You ain't never been happy. You're settling because you know you can't survive with nobody else.
I'm gonna sit and talk about my business. I'm gonna sit and talk about
Yandy. All right.
I'm gonna sit and talk about that.
But I'm not.
Now, Yandy, I'm telling you, you kind of get in her ass because anytime Rasheeda does a podcast, she don't never talk about her business. She don't never talk about her stove. All she talk about is that rinky-dink ass marriage that she got with Kurt. So it's like, girl, shut the fuck up.
I'm not going to sit and talk about somebody else. What you been playing?
Girl, what is you beating on the table for, girl? You ain't scaring nobody. You ain't scaring nobody, she. Why you beating on tables, girl? Why you beating on tables, honey? Girl. You doing the most, girl.
Because I'm not. There's no way we're gonna have a conversation.
Tell me what we're not gonna do.
We're not.
I'm not here to have a conversation with you. I'm here to tell you stop playing with me.
You know what? I should have made you wait
so
but
you came. And I'm glad you came because you've been running. And I'm tired of running.
Bitch, your dusty ass ain't nobody to run from.
But you've been running from her, Rasheeda. You've been running from her, Rasheeda. You've been running from her, Rasheeda. This is your third time this season seeing that girl, and you finally saying something. The first time was at somebody's party. You walked away. The second time was at a Spice concert. You ran away. You have done everything you possibly could to sit there and just really try to, avoid this whole situation. Like, girl, go somewhere and sit your mean, stupid ass AliExpress clothes selling ass the fuck down. Because you really ain't scaring nobody. And the fact that you got so much mouth about somebody else's marriage when yours is the laughing stock of reality TV itself, I don't even think you need to be talking about nobody's husband or anybody's marriage. Yandy is delusional as fuck. And she looks crazy as fuck defending her cheating husband to you. But you're just as crazy thinking that Kirk is any better than DC because they're the same nigga, just like you and Yandy are the same bitch. So let's make that shit clear. Let's continue on with this shit.
Keep running.
You keep running.
I'm tired of it.
Run your ass back to London and jump on that ride.
You gotta stop. Rasheeda, do you have a Google alert on me? You've been throwing out all the headlines on the blogs. You just keep throwing out this frivolous stuff and talking nonsense. Let's talk about the receipts. Let's talk about the stuff you've been saying in podcasts. Let's talk about these tapes. Let's talk about you pleading the fifth to this and pleading the fifth to that. Let's talk about that. And please stop talking about where my hoo-ha goes when you have a song called Legs to the Moon and your husband had to swab your baby. Let's keep it a buck.
Wait a minute now. Wait a minute now. Let me rewind that real quick now. Wait a minute. I got to hear that one more time.
To this and pleading fifth to that. Let's talk about that. And please stop talking about where my hoo-ha goes when you have a song called Legs to the Moon and your husband had to swab your baby. Let's keep it a buck.
Now she got on now. She got on now. You got a song called Legs to the Moon and your husband had to swab your goddamn baby. See, that's what I'm saying, Rasheeda. You sitting up here speaking on other people's marriages, but yet you got some dirt that people can kick up in your face too. Let's be clear. This is why I don't understand why anybody thought that Rasheeda ate anybody.
Yandy,
that you got
you're so non-relevant. Your man goes around telling people he don't like you.
According to you, bitch, all you do is lie. You've been telling us that. All you do is
Girl,
lie.
you're the biggest liar I ever met in my life. You deflecting once again. You want to sit here and talk about me, your husband, your husband.
What about your man?
Yandy, you can't hold a candle to me. And even if a bitch try to throw one at me, I still stand on 10.
Girl, please. Girl, please. Do you see her? And even when a bitch try to throw one at me, I still stand on 10. I still stand on 10. I still stand on 10. Girl, you pathetic. Y'all, Rasheeda is pathetic, y'all. And she's not winning this argument at all. Like, all this screaming and yelling that she doing. Like, girl, get the fuck out of my face. For real, get your ass on. And talking about Yandy is irrelevant. Girl, you ain't relevant unless this show is on. Because we ain't talking about you. Girl, you a laughing stock. Like, literally, period. You are a fucking laughing stock all the way. You're a laughing stock because everybody thinks your music is trash. No one's going to your concert. And you really believe that somebody like K. Michelle will open up for you when you are no one to open for. Nobody will open for you. Who gonna open for you, girl? Akbar? Akbar B, what? Maybe she'll open for you. Maybe, I'm ready to great to open for you. Maybe Sierra open for you. Bambi. Because I don't know nobody with any self-respect would want to open for fucking Rasheeda. Like, girl, who wants to open for you? I'm singing to his tune when he throw my legs and put them up to the moon. You want me to open for that? I can ride it like a cowgirl. Up, down, such a bad girl. But you want somebody to open up for that? You the type of girl that wanna chew all on my bubble gum. The type of girl you wanna chew all on my bubble gum. I'm the type of girl you wanna take to your mama house. Take to your mama house. I stay up on my fitness. Put on my genie costume and grant your wishes. Girl. Girl. I'm singing to his tune when he put my legs and throw them up to the moon. Like, girl, let me continue. Let me stop. Let me just continue, y'all.
You gotta stop.
You're whack.
Everywhere you
Why
go,
would I be obsessed with the fake ass jewelry? You mock my rings. You mock my business.
Girl, please.
You mock everything. You know why? Because
you said that she mock your business, she mock your ring, she mock your clock. Like, girl, what? and saying that she wants to be you and that she's copying you. Newsflash, Rasheeda, she's already you. And guess what? You're already her. And guess what? Kirk is already Mendici. And guess what? Mendici is already Kirk. Y'all the same bitches. So I'm trying to understand what make you better than her. What makes you better than her? You're not better than her, girl. You're not better than her. So I'm trying to understand why you putting yourself out there like you supposed to be some goddamn body. You ain't shit. And I'm gonna need for you to know that you ain't shit. Period. Because you are not. So, girl, go somewhere and sit your head down. You could, like, one of y'all need to look at the other in the face and say, girl, you the same bitch. How you gonna talk about me? You the same bitch. Please say that. Because, girl, what?
You're low down.
Excited.
Yo, low down. Running around talking about
running
he can have
you
me.
a job.
Okay,
You
okay,
have
Jim
to stop.
Jones.
You have to stop.
Okay, Jim Jones.
You have to stop.
Well,
Say
you ain't give me. I ain't gotta say thank you. This is my house. This is my city.
Where?
This is my franchise.
Where?
Right here.
Where?
And guess what?
I
Me, your mother gonna be on no camera.
Girl, what? The fact that you said fucking with you, she won't be on no camera. Rasheeda, who are you? Who are you? I'm trying to understand. Who are you, girl? Who are you? Why you got this big ass head full of importance that you don't deserve? Who are you? Petey Pie mother, like, who are you? Cause you really think that you're like, you really think you on and you not. Who the fuck are you? This my city. This my franchise. This. Girl, what? Who the fuck are you, Rasheeda? Nobody, baby. I'm just saying. Let's continue, because that girl got me out of my damn sock.
Girl, I don't think you ever need to tell nobody you gave me no more job on Love and Hip Hop, because I came in and ate your ass up.
When?
Your show got canceled, girl. Me, I increased ratings, me and my husband. Contrary to what the anybody want to believe, we all know who the queen and the king is of Love and Hip Hop franchise.
It ain't you. It ain't you. It ain't you. Girl, it ain't you, and it will never be you. Because as much as I don't like to give them anything, Stevie J and Jocelyn is really the queen and king of that fucking show. And you might as well throw Mimi in there too, because they the ones who made this show what it was. And K. Michelle as an honorable mention. Because when it comes down to Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, nobody will ever talk about you. What are your memorable moments outside of fighting with K. Michelle? What are your memorable moments? I'm telling you right now, whenever you talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, no one will ever talk about you. You're not the first thing on anyone's mind when we're talking about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Bitch, Carly Red might get mentioned before you. So what the fuck are you talking about? You really sitting there. You really sitting there believing that you're more important to this show than you are, and you're not that motherfucking important. Because guess what? If you left today, nobody would bet an eyelash. If you left tomorrow, we wouldn't give a fuck. Get the fuck on. Because what the hell make you think that you somebody that you just running shit? Like this your goddamn show. Of the franchise? Like I said, them motherfucking suitcases under your eyes really got you going to a whole nother level with this delusion. Like, for real. Delusion, the motherfucking illusion, okay?
Girl.
That doesn't matter to me. Let's
Yandy,
talk about
Yandy, let me tell you something. The fact of the matter is you want to overtalk everybody and you want to deflect past all that's being said about you. Yandy,
we got tape all day.
That movie, let somebody go under the water. Hey.
Wait a minute. She came with them old ass cabin videos that's on YouTube, and that's all. Baby, you ain't got nothing new. Please bring out something new. You did all that research and still failed the mother. Damn.
But but you failed too. Cause again, y'all the same bitch. So what you talking about?
I've been married and I went through and I stand on my. These are the real tapes. You're not comfortable. These are the real tapes. With being uncomfortable. That bitch is kissing on his neck, and you married to him.
Now, Yandy, look, this is what I mean by both of them delusional. Cause you trying to go in on her for having a cheating husband. Yours ain't no goddamn better.
Y'all running around and married bitches. So he's you getting this by women. This is Atlanta. Ain't that back to New York? Where you got ran out of.
That's why you so mad.
With you.
That's why. Look, this is why
I just
you
be
so
trying
mad.
to chill. She's so
I
mad.
got on the A hat.
Girl, that is not Atlanta, bitch. That's the
why
angel.
you mad.
But you not. You a
That's
demon.
why you mad.
You a demon. Looky here.
Rasheeda is losing her voice. Rasheeda is mad. She's mad. However, I got that same Atlanta hat, so I got a real Atlanta hat, period. Okay, but Rasheeda is mad, honey. She is really mad.
Guys, this is what an Atlanta hat looks like. The fact that you went to the extreme to put your little hat on. I am Atlanta. No, you're not Atlanta. You're on the wrong side of the United States, bitch. Y'all came here.
Everything you say,
and y'all look a hot ass mess. You're whack and you're deflected. And all you do is talk about everything but all your.
What are you talking about?
That's in the blog.
What does that have to
you
do
won't
with
admit.
anything? I ain't got it.
You ain't never gonna.
In 4D,
You ain't
4K, HD,
and guess
and
what?
you proud of
I
it.
stand on that.
Keep trying to keep a serious face in this conversation because it's ridiculous coming from you, a person who we've all seen and witnessed your heartache. You have had these receipts brought to you even in the form of a child. Just like with K. Michelle, you gotta ride the backs of women for you to feel like it's elevating you. You are so jealous.
Am I? Oh my
Is it
God.
because I'm young?
Oh my
Is it because I don't have any
God.
bags?
Oh, you,
Is it because
I
my
got
body
bags
is
because I'm
fine?
tired of whack
What
bitches
is-
like
what-
you, girl.
Nothing you can say
Ain't
can
nothing
make me
fine
feel
about you.
fine.
And nothing you
Fine.
say,
But
because I
again-
can wake up every day knowing
Again,
I'm
that
not
your man-
perfect.
that your man
Yep,
sleep
he
with
did
people
all that.
on camera.
He's sleeping with
He
people
not
on
even
camera.
on camera.
And guess
That
what?
your man got a whole legacy.
Sure
you got-
did.
A whole
I
legacy
sure
that you
did.
gotta
Guess what?
raise.
And I'm
He said that Rasheeda got a whole legacy that she got to raise. Well, Kurt got a whole legacy that Rasheeda got to raise. Woo!
not
A
backing
whole
down off of
legacy
it.
that you
So
gotta
what?
raise.
And I own it.
Back down.
And I own it.
I know you
And I
don't.
live
You
it. And I
proud
own
of
it. Guess
You
what?
gonna stick
Let
and
me
stay
be.
forever.
None of it has nothing to do with you.
Exactly.
None of it
That's
does.
my point.
None of it
Stop
does.
talking about no
The
got nothing
reason-
to do with you. Wait a minute. Did this woman just really say for me to stay out her business? Me stay out your business? I don't even talk about your business. I don't do podcasts. I will never form my lips to call that woman a friend. The things that you have done, how low you have gone, is just distasteful, is disgraceful, and it is disgusting. Stay away from me.
Yep,
Right.
so good.
I would never stand
Let
on
me
no
back.
Go to work
with your
because
yeah,
you got
go to
going
work
on
and
is
work
whack.
on buying some.
I'm gonna go to
real
work because
clothes.
right here,
Get you some real
you
clothes.
gotta stop.
Figure out what you
Again,
what's
you not-
sitting you in and get
you
the
not
right
listening.
hat.
I don't know.
That's what he
She got
tell
bags.
everybody. You don't
She
like
got
you.
bags.
Do a
She
DNA
got
test at
bags.
home. Let's check on them children.
All right, let's go.
Not you saying check on them children when you definitely need to be checking on yours. Cause ain't yours headed to the pen? You might want to check on yours instead of talking about somebody else's children. Now I'm just saying. And did y'all hear Yandy say Rasheeda got bags and she walked out the door? Girl, I am tickled. Now Jocelyn came out and Jocelyn said this on Instagram, right? So let me put this up here because I gotta go to the store real quick. But Jocelyn said, this is sad and heartbreaking. I don't like this at all. The two men acting out and these women are fighting. I would have been joining the party, finding me a big one to suck or with some money. Like the hell, I'm very disappointed. But you know what? A lot of people are disappointed in Yandy and Rasheeda. I guess they put them on a pedestal, I guess, or they didn't expect for them to be acting that way or whatever. But at the end of it all, I feel like this is who Rasheeda always been. And I've been telling y'all that this is who she was. I've been telling y'all that Rasheeda was fake. I've been telling y'all that Rasheeda ain't a friend to no goddamn body. I've been telling y'all that for how long? How long? And I don't know how much longer I need to tell y'all that she's whack as fuck. And that's just the goddamn truth of the matter. But At the end of the day, this is probably the most random beef I've ever seen on any reality show. They're the same old boosh. They both got cheating husbands. Their husbands don't like now one of them. Their husbands do whatever they can to get away from both of them. One of them got a baby on the other one. And then the other one just still fucking around with whoever he wants to. And Yandy hopping on the dick up in London. And then the other one, she up here having afternoon brunches with the baby mama and the mistress. So there you go. Both of y'all look dumb. Both of y'all are delusional. And both of y'all need to get y'all ass off this goddamn show because we're all sick of seeing the both of y'all. If that makes sense. Okay? But I'm Team Yandy. It's hard to pick a team because they're both delusional as fuck. And like I said, they're the same one. They're the same kind of girl. But at the end of the day, I'm not really mad at Yandy. Yandy kind of tore into Rasheeda. And Rasheeda didn't tear shit up. All she did was make herself look even more dumber than what she looks already. But, you know, Yandy looked dumb too. It's like, your husband is a cheater. No, yours cheated worse than mine. That's what it's giving. Like, girl, what the fuck? And neither one of y'all ain't ever, but Rasheeda, like I said, has a history of being a fake, phony motherfucker, starting with K. Michelle. You set up in that lady face, and I'm going to go down the list every chance I get, so I don't care who gets mad. Like with K. Michelle, you set in that lady face, pretended to develop a relationship only for you to tell that girl that maybe he's not doing that because that's not something that he did to you. Then you turn around, you flip on Carly for no goddamn reason. Then you turn around and then you flip on Kalina. And then you turn around and then you flipped on motherfucking Erica Banks for no goddamn reason because she caught you up in your lies. Then ultimately you turn around, you flipped on Kalina. I hope I didn't forget her. And now you flipping on Yandy. You've been a turncoat this entire time. And you want to act like you real. Ain't shit real about your ass except for them suitcases on your motherfucking eyes. Ain't shit real about your ass besides the fact that your marriage is not couple goals. Ain't shit real about your ass besides the fact that you have a bad reputation and you look stupid as fuck no matter how you try to make yourself look like the Brady Bunch. Fuck out my face, Rasheeda. You fake and you ain't never been a sisterhood to nobody. And that's all I got to say about that. So this ran for an hour. I'm very surprised that it ran for an hour. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. And I hope that I entertained you guys in the best way that I knew how. Depending on how things go later, you might get a live later on tonight, or you may get this same live that I might do later on tonight, tomorrow. So with that being said, we had over 200 people up in here, and I definitely appreciate it. But do know that my book, That's Why You're Lonely, will be dropping on September the 23rd, and it will be available on Amazon as well as Kindle books. But as of right now, the book is up for pre-order. And the pre-order links are down below. If you want to pre-order your ebook, the link for that, the Amazon link for the ebook pre-order is down below in the description box. And the PayPal link for the signed physical copy for the pre-order for that is also in the description box. I noticed that on the last couple of lives I've been saying that it was in the description box, but it wasn't there. But I definitely made sure to put it in there this time. All right. So with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. So with that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one.
Cause I know what I want. I guess I could pray to the man up above. Start a new path with unconditional love. I can build a new life out of this mess. Moving on to a place free from the stress. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. Lost all the love that I found in you, baby. All of my life, and you know it hit the worst when it starts with the night. I'm the type of nigga shit that can speak for itself. See, I'm a bad little nigga with his heart as well. Say it best from the heart, so it beating is felt. Just a sense to see you smile, someone probably can melt with the cause is dealt. Nigga, I was just wishing, can I be the only bad bitch that you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? Can I be the only bad bitch you hitting like? bet you hitting like